Monsieur le Président, Emmanuel, thank you for hosting us here today. Now, if we're honest, the relationship between our two countries has had its challenges in recent years. And I'm not just referring to France knocking England out of the World Cup, but I believe today's meeting does mark a new beginning, an entente renewed. We are looking to the future, a future that builds on all that we share, our history, our geography, our values, and a future that is far more ambitious about how we work together to improve the lives of the people that we serve. We've discussed every aspect of our crucial alliance today and made important progress in 3 areas in particular: illegal migration, energy, and security. Emmanuel and I share the same belief. Criminal gangs should not get to decide who comes to our countries. Within weeks of my coming into office, we agreed our largest ever small boats deal. And today we've taken our cooperation to an unprecedented level to tackle this shared challenge. We're announcing a new detention centre in northern France, a new command centre bringing our enforcement teams together in one place for the first time, and an extra 500 new officers patrolling French beaches, all underpinned by more drones and other surveillance technologies that will help ramp up the interception rate. And the legislation the UK has introduced this week supports this because it's designed to break the business model of the criminal gangs and remove the pull factors bringing them to the Channel coast. Now, we will always comply with our international treaty obligations, but I am convinced that within them that we can do what is necessary to solve this shared problem and stop the boats. Second, the UK and France are working together so that never again can the likes of Putin weaponize our energy security. You are helping us to secure our supply of nuclear power thanks to EDF's incredible work at Sizewell C. And through our ports and interconnectors, we can be Europe's gateway for non-Russian gas. But today we are going even further with an ambitious new energy partnership. We've signed a new deal on civil nuclear cooperation, agreed that France will examine the case for new energy interconnectors, and committed to work together on low-carbon energy. Together, I believe we are creating a future where every watt of energy powering our homes and industry will come from secure, sustainable, and reliable sources. Third, the UK and France share a special bond and a special responsibility. When the security of our continent is threatened, we will always be at the forefront of its defence. And today we're going even further to strengthen our security and defence cooperation. We've agreed to train Ukrainian Marines, helping to give Ukraine a decisive advantage on the battlefield and for Ukraine to win this war. To increase the interoperability of our forces, harnessing the full potential of the combined Joint Expeditionary Force. To promote security and stability in the Indo-Pacific, coordinating our carrier deployments. And we will jointly explore the development of complex weapons like air defence, combat air, and long-range weapons. Now, for decades, we've been 2 of the world's biggest defence powers and leading contributors to NATO, and we will continue to stand together for freedom, democracy, and the rule of law. Finally, today there has also been a celebration of the richness of our cultures, all that we give to each other and all that we learn from each other. So we've agreed to make it easier for our children to go on school exchanges, and our museum creators, writers and artists to create and collaborate together. And that brings me to my concluding thought, that for all the agreements that we've reached today, in the end, it's about people, the bonds of family, friendship and solidarity that we share. And there's no greater example of that human connection than the sympathy of the French people on the passing of Her Majesty the Queen. And I want to thank you personally, Emmanuel, for the graciousness of your words. They said everything about you as a leader and as a friend of Britain. You know, I've learned very quickly in this job that there are some things you can control and some things that you can't. And one thing that you can't control is who you get as an international counterpart. I feel very fortunate to be serving alongside you and incredibly excited about the future that we can build together. Merci, mon ami.
Thank you.